Hey Raiders! Embark recently buffed the keycards with the Flashpoint update, and those who have ran keycards before the update should know well, the loot was consistently underwhelming. I wanted to put this patch to the test, and I gathered up approximately 250 keycards with the help of my awesome community, and the plan was to visit every map's keycard room a minimum of 10 times and document the findings. I was certain that we can find some valuable insights, and eventually we're going to rank all of the keycard rooms against each other. If you're interested in seeing where all the keycard rooms are, how much profit and what type of items you could expect from them, then stick around because the first video will be about Dam Battlegrounds. There currently are 5 rooms here that require keycard access, but there is a 6th room which is also technically a key room, so I included that as well. Throughout the video, you'll see me do keycard runs on double map conditions, and that way we can be sure that we get the best loot possible. You might see that occasionally I deploy some utility items such as door blockers or barricade kits. That way the goblins have to put in a little bit more effort before we actually get to the negotiating stage. Anyway, the first keycard room will be the best one, and that is going to be the Dam Control Tower, of course. The Control Tower room is in this center part of the map and located at the very top of the tower. There are a couple ways of getting there, but the standard way is to go through the elevator shaft that's at the corner of the building, and there move up with the zipline. There's one more method, but I'll show you that towards the end of the room because I can actually show you how it was used and why did they do it. The Control Tower is the best keycard room on Dam Battlegrounds, and it's not even close. The average net profit across 11 runs was 83.7k. On my best run, I cashed in 116k and I was so overweight. What makes this room really stand out is that it delivers almost across every category at the same time. You're looking at roughly 2.8 weapons per run that are between rare and epic, almost 1.5 blueprints per run on average, and a deadline dropping in nearly every other session at 0.73. That deadline rate alone puts this room in a different tier from the rest of the dam. I wanted to give you a quick thank you for tuning in to my channel. It means a lot to me. If you like the concept of this video and would like to see the future episodes of this series as well, make sure to hit that subscribe button and like the video. There are a lot of containers here that everybody wants to hit for a chance of those sweet horizontal grips, kinetic converters, snap hooks or anvil splitters. Out of 11 runs, I got 1 horizontal grip, and I think that is fair. Now let's talk about the other method. There is an outer part of this room. If you go through the window, there is approximately 6 to 7 containers to loot from. The caveat is that anyone can go and loot there, even without the keycard. So I caught a goblin red-handed. If you're wondering how he got here, let me explain and then show you. The brave ones drop down from the ladder that is at the very top of the tower to get on the platform. But this guy, for example, used an alternative method and came up here with a zipline. It's pretty simple. Zipline on the corner pipes, attach it to the ladder and jump off a bit before the zipline ends. You'll be the first one to the prize. Next up, we have the Staff Room. That's located in the center of the map as well, just below Dam Control Tower. The keycard room is on the main floor of Research and Administration, and has very easy access. It's a comfortable second on the map in terms of the value you get. Average net profit across 10 runs was 58k. Security breaches are surprisingly very common here. During my 10 runs, I cracked these open 6 times. What stands out here is the epic weapon rate at 1 per run. Vulcano, Tempest, Bobcat and Bettina all show up regularly at tier 2. If we go to the good stuff, then during separate runs I found a snap hook and also a kinetic converter. Both of these appearing across 10 runs surprised me. What also stands out here is the deadline. I pulled it out of the locker 6 times out of 10, and it's only a little less than the Control Tower. So if you need these specifically, then you know where to go. Up next we have the Testing Annex next to the Red Lake. The Testing Annex has a detail worth knowing before you go in. On the bottom floor there are two separate keycard rooms that you can open. One is in the southeast and one is in the southwest. So if you have two keys, then you can stack up pretty good. The average loot from one room was 49k. And now to the interesting part. From my tests, I found out that there is no meaningful difference between southeast and southwest rooms, but if anything, southwest seems to have a slightly better ceiling in terms of loot. My best run there was 74.6k with 3 wolf packs, Tempest 2, Renegade 2, and Venator 2. This specific opening was really nice. I don't think I've ever gotten so many sprays from one container. In any case, Testing Annex is on the second place in terms of blueprint drop rate and third for wolf packs, but otherwise, it's a pretty average place. What makes this place convenient is that you can run 2 rooms in close proximity, provided that you have the keys. In terms of blueprint drops, I got mostly utility and grenade blueprints. If you're after something specific like Raider Flare blueprint or Barricade blueprint, then this could be the place to get it from. One thing I would like to mention before we move on is that the southeast room has more breachable containers for processors and such, so keep that in mind. Next we have the control access zone right at the edge of the swamp, and it is one of the new rare keycards, and that room averaged around 46k profit across 10 runs. Quick side note before I forget, there is also a button puzzle before the keycard room entrance, but I did not include this in the video series since it cannot be done solo, and even if you could, it would drag out the video too long. Alright, and let's get back to the loot. This place holds the first place in terms of rare weapons found. If you play Venator, Torrente, Renegade, or Osprey often, then this place is a great spot to get some extra weapons. Interesting side note here is that from this room you can expect 1 rusted gear on average. So if you've been unable to find one from elsewhere, then try your chance here. Although the average net is on the lower side for this particular room, then the 30% chance of getting a key card combined with 5 security breaches from 10 visits makes up for it, in my opinion. Keycards are always nice to get, especially the good ones, and security breaches, although got nerfed at one point, can still be pretty good. The blueprint drops included a padded stock and a tactical MK3 revival across different sessions. That's actually the first time I've ever seen that blueprint in a container. But let's move on to the next keycard room. The surveillance room is another one close to the swamp at the water treatment control. This room averaged around 48k net profit across 10 runs, and my best run was 62k. In terms of overall profit, it seems quite mid, but this room did have some unexpected surprises for me. Out of all of the Dam keycards, this one was one of the best places to get Wolfpack from. But the most interesting item I landed here is the snap hook. Not once, but in 4 subsequent runs out of my 10 sessions total. This room seems to be one of the most reliable places to find them. Guys, let me know down in the comments, do you think I was just lucky, or this place actually does give snap hooks this often? This place had the highest rate of uncommon weapons in Dam Battlegrounds, 1.1 per run. The rate of landing an epic weapon here was 0.9 for me. One thing I'd point out is that in terms of notable blueprints, I got an extended light mag 2, extended medium mag 2, and an extended barrel blueprint. 0.5 blueprints per run might not be the highest rate, but the pattern suggests that weapon modification blueprints here are regular. Next up, we have the power rod room at the power generation complex. Although this is not directly a keycard room, then it does require a key, in a sense, the power rod. It's the lowest net profit room in Dam Battlegrounds, averaging 36k per run, but what makes this room good is that the power rod is a craftable item, unlike the keycards. which means if you have the resources, then you can take it with you every time, especially if there happens to be a 2x map condition. Although there are very few lockers and some loose loot, it's one of the best places to get a Wolfpack and a Vita spray consistently. My highest paying run was 63k, where I found a Bobcat II and a Tempest II from a single locker. And also, there were just 3 Wolfpacks laying around. I wouldn't run here across the other side of the map just to open this. It would likely already be open by the time I got there. If you're nearby, then of course check it out. Small tip, the tall, breachable containers around this place can contain a free power rod. I hope you enjoyed the first video of the Keycard series. If you made it this far, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button and like the video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you very soon in the next one.